Another video about the mobile robot platform I'm trying to build. It's going to look like this, 5th scale model. This video is going to be about the wheels that are going to drive it, the large wheels that are going to drive it, as opposed to the caster wheel in the back. These are the tires and wheels I bought, 10-inch pneumatic. Now, I have to give this an axle shaft of 1/4 inch, and that's because this is the motor I picked. It has a 4mm shaft, and I'm looking for a coupler, a shaft coupler that's readily available, not too expensive, and the best one I could find for this was 4mm to 1/4 inch. I was hoping for something bigger, like 4mm to maybe a 1/2 inch or so, but I couldn't find that. So that drove the design to start using the 1/4 inch bolt as the axle shaft for the wheel. Now the wheel has a 5/8 inch hole, so that's no good. So I was trying to think what I could do to make this work. The first thing I did is I bought some PVC, clear PVC pipe, 3 different sizes. The inner diameter of the smallest one is 1/4 inch. The outer diameter of the biggest one is 5/8, and they fit into each other nicely. I put the smallest layer on this bolt to work with it, sprayed the outside of the tubing with WD-40, then slid the next sleeve on, and then the third one. And then I took a box cutter and just cut it so it's nice and even on both sides. I need this size to be pretty precise, just about 2 inches, because I don't want any of it to stick out from the, let's see if I can get this. I don't want any of it to stick out above the metal, because you'll see later why I want things to be flush against the metal to keep the axle true. But the lip is very small here, so it couldn't be too small. So it's just about 2 inches is the right size. Now the other problem is this turns. This wheel has a ball bearing and this turns. So if the bolt turns, the wheel's not going to turn. I didn't try it, but I think I could pop out the ball bearings with a big screwdriver and a mallet. But then if I did that, the hole's bigger, and I think I would need 2 more layers of PVC piping to make this coupler collar bigger. And they're actually kind of expensive as the pipe gets bigger. And I didn't want to do this, so I tried another approach, or try to see if another approach would work. And that involved using this fender washer and this O-ring. This is just a standard garden hose type O-ring. And I push this into this side, and then on the other side it's going to be a combination. Once the collar's going to be here too. It's going to be the O-ring, the fender washer, a lock washer, and a bolt. And I'm going to talk to my experts. I think maybe using Loctite or a vinyl bolt or something to make this very tight. Even though there's a lot of effective lock washers going on with the O-rings and the lock washer itself, I'm going to see if it makes sense to do something additional, because we definitely want this very tight. When the wheel's done, just like a cooking show, I have one that's done. This one has you can see it there, and you can see the layers here, all that. So this is very tight, and it rolls pretty true on itself. You'll see in another video I put this in a little slot to see how it rolls. It rolls pretty well enough. And that's the idea for the wheel. And if anybody has a better idea for coupling this shaft into there, I'm open to it, but this wasn't too expensive and it was pretty easy to do. And that's about it.